Association and the 12 directors are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, or entering the court or interrupting play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please.
God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Great to have you with us. We are set to get you over the hump this Wednesday night with another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. All right, a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for him.
And he's been trending downward in terms of his average points per game, and a number of reasons can lead to this. But he needs to figure out how to get back on track.
Here's the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. We've got Miles Turner, Bobby Portis out there with Williams. Then it's Jackson, and it's Rollins in at the 1. And for Toronto, Ingram the 3 with Barnes the 4. MP is out there with Emmanuel Quickley, and it's Pirtle in at the center position. We'll stand the postseason is just around the corner now. How hard is it to stay focused when you know the season is coming to an end?
Well, it's certainly hard for those teams that have locked in their spots. It's very easy to lose focus here in the home stretch. But for those still fighting for a spot, finishing well in the regular season has got to be the priority right now.
Portis outside. This one for 3. Rebound Toronto. They've traveled to Milwaukee last time they faced the Bucks and came away with the win.
And they won that last game between these teams easily, posting a scorching hot field goal percentage. A very accurate shot by MP. He must have been drilling these since a young age.
Pass to Rollins from behind the arc. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will keep it. And as the postseason nears, these power rankings really shape our expectations for the playoffs. You look at the Mavericks, they've risen to 3rd in the latest power rankings, playing well as of late.
Checking out Toronto, they're at the very top of the rankings. That gives a team so much confidence. Having that attitude means a lot with the playoffs coming up.
Out to Portis, beyond the arc, gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Well, listen, Portis certainly doesn't lack confidence off the catch. He feels like he can score anytime down the floor.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Williams a screen on quickly. Inside. Here's Jackson. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
The Bucks have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Pass to Rollins. Puts up a 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
3-pointer. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Quickley. MP's got 12.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Here's Turner. Pirtle grabs a miss.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Wizards was outstanding. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
Nice work, Allie. Thank you. Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Down low. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Toronto.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
Kuzma's checked in for the Bucks. Jenkins comes in for Jackson.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Portis outside. Pass to Jenkins. Fires from deep. Rebound Toronto.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And here's MP from outside. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Now Kuzma. Here's Rollins. He's coming off a 19-point game against Detroit. Just 5 to shoot. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Raptors lead by 8. And here's MP from outside. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Jenkins. Now here's Turner. Kuzma for 3. Rebounded by Murray Boyles. A deep 3 from MP. And again, Toronto with a triple.
He's been so aggressive on offense. And with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And so it's Toronto. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. Tough to run with them. They get... Checked in for Gillespie. Milwaukee also changed it up. Williams is checked in for Joseph. Jackson comes in for Green. And it's Rollins in for Porter Jr. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Jackson. Here's Jenkins, guarded by Dick. Shot from the wing. And the Bucks miss again.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert. But that time, you just couldn't get it done.
So on the floor for Milwaukee, Jackson out there with Zaire Williams. Then there's Kyle Kuzma, and it's Jenkins in at the point. And a foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
Williams finds Kuzma. Back to Williams. Pass to Rollins. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Yeah, passing is a real skill of Barnes. He will make smart choices with the ball.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
From deep, MP. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
The Bucks trail by 20. Here's Rollins. Give him 8 points now. Kuzma outside. Turner, a screen on Barnes. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Williams. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Williams has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. From deep, MP buries it from 3.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Jackson outside. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Turner, basket counts.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And it's already hard enough to play D in this league. Some people feel that traveling has gotten out of control, Coach.
Well, I don't know if it's gotten out of control, B.A. I think the referees do a pretty good job on traveling. I think what's important for the referees is they have to be able to determine which travel calls gain a guy an advantage and which ones you could let go because they have no effect on the play.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And the Bucs making a change here. Portis is checked in. So a moment now to see the story for him.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
And here's MP from outside. Drills it from deep. MP's got 42 in the game.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. MP's got 45 points.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Portis' shot is off.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
MP's shot is good.
Clearly, MP has been well coached already on how to support a fast break play.
That's good from Jackson on the assist by Portis. Jackson's got 8.
They have no answer defensively inside.
MP way outside. And it's good. He hits another one. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Here's Rollins. Give him 8 points now. To the middle. Here's Turner. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And he can't get that one. MP getting it done for the Raptors. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Fans, direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot drop.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but
Well, they were the tougher team in that half, and it showed up in a number of ways. Just look at the rebounding numbers, Ernie.
yeah, that differential. And shifting our focus now. Appreciate you joining us. It's
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
Barnes is the 4 with Pirtle in the middle. Emmanuel quickly is out there with MP, and it's Ingram in at the 3 slot. That's the group starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside. Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Pass to Portis. Up top, Turner. Back to Portis. Milwaukee needs to get a shot off here. Williams misses.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
And another one! 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Here's Williams. That one goes in. Williams has got 8.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
And here's MP from outside. And again, Toronto with a triple.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Williams misses. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Toronto. When this one's over, they'll be off to Charlotte as they take on the Hornets. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. The NBA has its eyes on the old continent. Commissioner Silver said there continues to be an enormous opportunity to take basketball to another level in Europe. The quality of the basketball there has been fantastic, and we think there's a commercial opportunity to create something special. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, appreciate the update. Pass to Rollins. Now Turner, covered by Pirtle. Turner passes to Rollins.
Who's watching here?
Here he goes. And he comes up with a bucket. He's got 10.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
And here's MP from outside. And the Raptors, another 3.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Jackson for 3. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got 5 rebounds tonight.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And good! There's another!
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Turner, a screen on quickly. Outside, Williams. Out of bounds, it'll be Raptors ball. Here are some of the best and most intelligent shooters in the association. MP, number 1.
And this guy just flat out knows how to score. A high IQ offensive player with a strong feel for what shots to take, which is why his field goal percentage leads the league.
Jenkins is checked in for Rollins.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
Here's Jenkins. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Oh, he's frustrated there. You know he wanted to come right back with the 3 of his own.
MP shot is good.
Huge night for him. I love how he's searching for his shot attempts, trying to carry them to the finish line.
Now here's Turner. He's covered closely. Can't cash in the 10-footer.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Now here's Turner. The D's right on him. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. And yes, another basket. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
PA, it feels like he can't miss.
Here's Jenkins. Pass to Jackson. Out to Portis. Can they get it? The shot won't fall. And so it's the Toronto Raptors. And they're up an insane amount going into the break. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find.
This year for the Raptors. Walter comes in for Mamukelishvili. And MP subbed in for Gillespie. The Bucks also with a sub. Turner, he's checked in for Joseph. A few possessions into the 4th, just over a minute played. Out of bounds, the Raptors will take it. The Raptors have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this 4th quarter to fall. On the court right now for the Bucks. Kyle Kuzma out there with Miles Turner. Then it's Green, and it's Jenkins in at the 1 spot. About a minute and a half into the 4th now. Rollins, no good.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
From deep, MP hits yet again. Wow!
90 points, a legendary performance.
We will be talking about this one for a long, long time. Here's Jenkins, covered by MP. Snatched away. from deep. And again for three. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Toronto.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
From deep. And again, Toronto with a triple.
A well-executed pull-up is so tough to stop. MP already showing that he has that shot in his skill set.
Green for three. It's hauled in by the Raptors. There's a minute 59 left in the fourth. A nice shot by MP.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot, but when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding.
Turner, a screen on Dick. 6 to shoot. Kuzma, the pass to Turner. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Raptors.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And we just saw one of the greatest teams of all time win again. They've reached that magical 72-win marker, and they keep going. And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
It's Kuzma with the miss. From deep, MP hits the trifecta.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. The Raptors making a switch here. Amukelashvili's checked in. Milwaukee also changing it up. Portis, he's checked in for Kuzma. Williams comes in for Green. And it's Jackson in for Jenkins. 4-3. And another miss by Milwaukee. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
He buries it from 3.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
MP finds Dick. Here's Barrett. And here's Dick. Back to Barrett. From deep, MP. So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
The National Basketball Association and the Charlotte Hornets are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language, projectors entering the court or interrupting play. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violation of these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff member. Who wants a Charlotte Hornets poster? Just be there for the game on poster giveaway day, and everybody gets one. See you there. And remember, Hornets fans, we will be happy.
These two teams, Clark, play a beautiful brand of basketball with an emphasis on ball movement.
No hero ball between these two squads, Kevin. And you're right, it is beautiful to watch. The ball moves, the player moves, they find quality shots, and the assists come in bunches.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. In at the forwards, Ingram and Barnes. Emmanuel quickly out there with MP, and it's Pirtle in at the center. Here's McNeely. James good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
The kick out to Ball. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Bridges misses. Toronto's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Pass to Barnes. And here is MP. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. MP's got 9.
The defense has to understand the scouting report on MP. He can make you pay from deep.
Here's James. Bridges dishes the ball. Back to Bridges. Over quickly. That one off the back iron and out. Toronto's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Sinks the triple. He's got 12.
MP squeezing all that juice he can get out of that arm. What a night he's had.
Pass to Bridges. Down low to stop the run. And the dunk by James.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Toronto's done a perfect 4 of 4 from beyond the arc. A lot of their points coming by way of the 3 in the first quarter.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
James sets the screen for Ball. A three-pointer off the mark. The Raptors have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Bridges outside. Back to Ball. Lets the 3 fly. And again for 3.
And now for this franchise, he's hit the most threes in a single season.
His incredible range stretches out the defense on a nightly basis. It's an invaluable element to this offense.
2 minutes remaining.
Inside, here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
That athletic ability gets Bridges to the rim there. He almost totally shrugged off the defense.
A 3 from MP. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got 3 assists now in this one. Ball, the pass to Bridges. Back to Ball. 1:30 left in the first. James wide open. It's hauled in by the Raptors. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Plenty of heart and hustle in that regard. I mean, they made sure to hit the glass hard and often.
And here is Ball. Following the three-pointer by MP. Back to Ball. There's the 3. And Pirtle pulls it down.
He has not been at his most efficient this quarter.
And here's MP for 3. And again, it's Toronto with a 3.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Just powered it down with both hands. No, he's not going to mess that one up.
No, not this fella. He is a superb finisher.
Yeah, near the hoop, he's an absolute monster.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Now, here's Ball. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Indiana. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Misses from close range.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
MP getting it done for Toronto. An historic feat during the quarter, launching and making a phenomenal number of three-pointers. And welcome back. Checked in for Toronto. And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Back to Ball. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
You know, possessing outstanding height at his position, Ball excels at using that size and his body control to convert through contact.
That's good from Ball. Clark, when you use the word unicorn, a one-of-a-kind player, LaMelo Ball fits the bill for sure.
Yeah, we've had so few point guards north of 6'7", and he's right in that range. And he also shoots it well on high volume from the three-point line. I don't know if there's a guy quite like him in the league at that size with that vision and three-point shooting marksmanship.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. Their front court is Barrett and Barnes. MP out there with Dick. And Murray Boyles in at the center, filling out the middle.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Milwaukee was outstanding. He dropped an amazing number of points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. What a game for him, and against their rivals, no less, which had to make him feel extra special. Guys, back to you.
Excellent report, Allie. Thank you. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. But we'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Count it. James has got 6.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And here's MP for 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
There's Ball with the 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Hits it from three-point range. MP's got 48.
Well, his scoring has helped them build and sustain this lead. Now he's trying to close it out.
And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Both teams will make substitutions. And he has been on another level this past month, getting Eastern Conference Player of the Month, MP.
And what can you say about how huge he has been for this offense? Everything he's done, from the scoring, the shooting, the playmaking, you take him out of the lineup, and there's no telling just how different this team looks.
There's a minute left in the first half. pass to James. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Quickly. Still scoreless. A 3 from MP. Connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Charlotte has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Back to Ball. Kicks it out to James. Off target from outside.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
James good.
Well, he's leading the way, trying to get everybody else going now.
But Trey, good. That's another bucket. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
1 second left. And Ball with the lay-in. Ball's got 9 points now in the quarter.
The floater, always a hard shot to contest.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. The Raptors out in front, just dominating this one. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment.
Hey there and welcome. It's getting hot in here and the postseason hunt is getting even hotter. Never a better time for a look at the league power rankings.
Well, I think for the Raptors, they're in that #1 spot for a reason. Playing well as a team, making it look easy. Definitely the team to beat right now, guys.
Going to take a lot to knock them out that top spot.
And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Raptors.
They're real.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
We've got Ball, McNeely out there with Bridges, then it's James. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. And Clark, something fundamental to good offense, but so often overlooked, the art of setting a terrific screen.
I tell you, a screen set well can do a lot for your offense and even for the screener. But it comes down to timing as well as footwork. You got to be able to set that screen legally, and then the ability to get out of the screen quickly is so important, as well as the correct angle.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Let's go. Rebound by the Raptors. Barnes has got his 5th rebound in this one. And here's MP for 3. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Here's McNeely. They get it again. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Another bucket. Wow. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
James kicks the ball. He's looking for James and finds him. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
McNeely shot is off.
hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
The three from MP. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Pass to Bridges. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Raptors. Pirtle's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And here's MP for 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
3 points.
MP's got 18 points now here in the second half.
They are winning this game largely because of his effort.
Bridges passes to James. And nothing is falling for him right now. The three from MP. Connects again.
81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There is no slowing this guy down. He is on fire. Ball finds Bridges. Back to Ball. Fires from deep. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
There's Ball with the 3. Drills it from outside. Ball's got 15.
Ball will not let his opponent just own the arc. He can knock it down from there, too. So competitive.
A nice shot by MP.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, hey, they've been clearly the better team.
James misses. MP outside. Good, he hits again.
90, a legendary performance.
We'll be talking about this one, Greg, for a long, long time. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bridges kicks the Ball. He locks up the alley-oop pass. Doesn't go that time. Lets it go from deep. MP again from deep.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And that one goes out of bounds. They say last touch by Ball. MP's checked in, and the Hornets call time here.
For all the dancers.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Pass the Ball. Takes the 3. Traps in the tray.
Defense must honor Ball's three-point shot. He's more than ready to snipe away if you give him the opportunity to do so.
So the Raptors 5 right now. MP out there with Grady Dick. Then it's Barrett, and it's Mamu Kalishvili in at the 5 spot. That one falls. Ball's got 20.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And there's the bucket from MP.
Oh, nice jumper from MP there. The D is going to have to do a lot better job if they want to try and contain it.
Dick against Ball. And the layup's good off the glass. Ball's got 10 points here in the second half.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
The 3 from MP. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
He's been incredible tonight, seemingly scoring at will, really powering his team forward.
Pass to Salon. Schroeder, left side. Plays it up and banks it in.
So crafty and clever at finishing inside. Schroeder doesn't lack confidence trying to get it up and down from this area.
And here's MP for 3. Diabate grabs the board. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Here's Salon.
2 minutes remaining.
That 3 off the mark.
2 minutes.
Barrett dishes to MP. Jacks up a three. Good on the triple.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first. Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
MP, good.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Here's Diabate. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Raptors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And you can hardly say this win surprised anyone with the season these guys have put together. Win after win all year long. What a record-breaking year this team has put together. A season for the record books.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
They really do. I mean, there's one more game to play in this season series, and barring any major changes to their team, I have to believe the sweep will be in order.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
Tremendous contribution from him scoring the basketball. Everywhere you look, his fingerprints were all over this game.
Here's Schroeder, and he banks in the layup.
Schroeder is so quick. He can get to the hoop at will. He's a really dynamic player, especially on the drive.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Bridges passes the ball. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And so long, everyone.